Welcome everyone, I am Joseph Cabrera and this is the final match of the second round of the NYW Road to Glory tournament. This is match 8. We're almost there to finding out who will be the Elite 8 that will head to the quarterfinals at NYW Glory. And here comes Tyler Watson. This man has had a strong showing since he came to NYW earlier this year. Himself, along with Tommy Campbell, Doug Peters, the No Fly Republic came into NYW. They targeted some of the mainstays here in NYW. They targeted Andy Nicholson, TJ Nicholson, and of course my brother Al Cabrera. Tyler, who had challenged Al for the Pure Championship back at Supreme. They had a strong contest, but it was Al who was able to catch off Tyler Watson off guard with that clutch pin and to retain his title. Tonight, it won't be about the title. The title's not on the line here. It's about getting to the quarterfinals. Watson, he defeated Steven Marquez in convincing fashion to advance to the second round. Now he's got a chance to get some payback on the miracle Al Cabrera. Here. And here comes the miracle. Miracle Al Cabrera he's the current NYW Pure Champion. He's held that title since October of last year. And he's faced all challenges so far. Of course, successfully defending the title back at Supreme, as I mentioned, and defending it in the first round of this tournament against the debuting Akuma Santos in a strong match that opened up the first round of this tournament. And now he concludes the second round here. And one of these two men, whoever wins this matchup, will head to the quarterfinals to face Silas Moore. We saw earlier in this tournament a cheap victory, so to speak, as he put TJ's face right into that exposed turnbuckle and rolled him up to win his match to advance. We've seen some strong performances here in the second round and is not disappointed. And now we're ending things off with this huge matchup. Who will get the final spot in the quarterfinals? We're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, after this match as well, we're going to break down all the matches for the quarterfinals as well as all the other matches you'll see at NYW Glory. Oh, look out, there's the clutch pin. That's how he won the first time, but only a one count. Al went to that clutch pin thinking he'd get it again. Didn't happen this time. Oh, he went for a clothesline, got hit with a German suplex. Said, since these two men have already met once, there's obviously going to be some knowledge of the other's arsenal. And considering this isn't a pure title match, of course, I think Watson's gonna lean back on skills and do a lot more dirty tactics. As you can see, Al, look at Al, open hand chops to the chest, repeated them. I don't know how many is this, but continuing open-headed chops by Al, and Watson finally able to stop that and get some punches in. And look at that, disrespectful slaps right to the face by Watson. That's the type of man he is. He didn't want to win the pure title because of the prestige of the championship. He wanted to win it to throw it in everyone else's faces that he was better than everybody else in his company. And now jumping knee strike by Al. Yeah, I think he's still looking to get that title, but again, this isn't for the title tonight. Only titles defended, well, champions only defending their titles in the first round of this tournament. Al was successful, and now he's going to move on to try to win this tournament. And look at that stun gun right there by Al. Look out, big splash right to the back. Into the cover here. Got the cover by Al. Only two. That both these men have pretty strong careers. Watson's been around in many different companies. He's had many championships. Al as well. Watson, but he still hasn't held the title yet here in NYW. And that's why he's targeting Al here. Because Al never had held the title in NYW before winning the pure title. He doesn't want to lose it anytime soon. As this clasps the ears, Watson does. Hits a stroke right there, right to the face, and that busts open Al. He goes to the outside. Look at Watson showing the confidence here. Trying to go to the outside here, but Al stops that and knocks him right off the apron. Now Al's on the apron. What's he gonna look for here? Off the ropes, and big clothesline by Al. Like I said, this is personal between these two after all the attacks and the assaults. Al taking apart the announce table and hits a DDT there. I gotta mention that this all started after Al won the pure title back at Return. Oh my god, he went for it. Oh my goodness. Went for a DDT off the top. That did not work out for Al. But oh, Watson's gonna take advantage here. He's got him hooked up here. Fireman's carry, neck breaker on the floor. And Al's legs hit the apron as well. That can't feel good. Regardless, it's Watson who's in control here. Gets him back of the ring here. He's gonna go for the cover. Got the leg hooked. Shoulders are down here. Only two. As I mentioned, it was Al who successfully won the championship in a 2 out of 3 falls match against TJ Nicholson back at Return in October of last year. Eddie Nicholson was the referee. Al won 2 falls to 1. He then would defend the title a few weeks later against Eddie. And during the match, Bulldog Peters and Tommy K made their debuts assaulting TJ in the back, which distracted Eddie long enough for Al to win. Of course, Al wasn't aware of any of this. There's a big super kick there. Al went for one, it was blocked, but he got it the second time, and now a big leg drop. Now Al's into the cover here. Can he advance to the quarterfinals? No, only 2. As I mentioned, after Al won the match, he was going to head to the back to try to check on TJ after hearing what happened. Triple jump moonsault. But then Watson came out and assaulted Eddie. As there's a cover after that, right to the back, triple jump moonsault, only 2. Can't even get my words out here. Just back and forth to start this match. Then Watson came out, assaulted Eddie with a chair on the ringside area, and Al saw that, came back, but he was taken out with 2 redemption cutters and a chair as well. And that started this whole thing. As there's a drop kick and another shot. Watson trying to be the aggressor here. There's another shot there. Now squishing leg sweep and more strikes here, right to the face and the chest. Watson is an aggressive athlete, and he's continuing to fight with these strikes. Like I said, you heard the words he said back at Vindication of why he and the rest of the No Fight Republic were here. Why he doesn't care about anybody else. He doesn't care about high flying. He doesn't care about all this entertainment. He cares about professional wrestling, in his words. But how he goes about it is just as disrespectful as you can be at this point. Now Watson again in control here. Al tried to fight back, but he hasn't been able to. And now look at these forearm strikes right to the side of the head of Al, who's busted open. It's right on that cut. And Al's staying up, but he's barely being able to here because he's just being assaulted with these strikes. Repeated forearm strikes here. And now look at this. Rubs his face right on the ring ropes. That can't be good for you at all. Said Watson, so aggressive, and now a gut buster there. Double underhooked into a gut buster. Now he's got the cover. Forearm right in the face. And oh, barely, but only 2. That was almost 3 there, but Al was able to kick out. And you can see Al's not 100% here as he tries to roll to the outside to catch a breather. And I don't think Watson is going to allow him to do that. Now, right into the barricade there. Oh, Al stops that, blocks that, dodged that kick, but then the second time hit. Tyler Watson tried to get aggressive on Al, but Al is fighting back here and an elbow all the way to the floor. Huge elbow all the way to the floor by Al. He's not afraid to take risks. And now, looks like he wants to use that announce table. Saw him taken apart earlier. Watson's fighting back here. Look at these shots here. Watson's fighting back. Now he's got him on the table. And now look at this. Strikes here. I haven't seen too many uses of the announce table here in NYW, but oh, it's going to happen here. Oh, look at Watson. He's got him up in a powerbomb through the table. Tyler Watson. Al tried to use it, but it was Watson who did. Powerbombed him straight through the table. The referee's telling him to get back in the ring here. Said the aggression between these two is off the charts here. Now, back in the ring. Try to win this match and advance to the quarterfinals, but Al barely kicks out. Only 2. So Al cannot be 100% here. Just put through the announce table with a huge power bomb. Watson feels good about it, and oh, he tried to fight back here. Kicked him right in the face. Now Al on the second rope hits a big European uppercut. And now first rope moonsault. Another cover by Al here, but that only gets 2. Said Al, like I said, he's had a strong showing with the Pure Championship as of late. Oh, here comes one kick KO. One kick KO by Al. And now he's got the cover again. Can he win? He does not. We've seen a number of upsets in this tournament. Both these men are strong athletes and they've been around the block, so it could go either way at this point. I don't know how close we are to a winner. As Al locks in the sharpshooter. We saw him do this to Akuma in the first round. He's got the sharpshooter locked in. Will he make Watson submit? I don't know how many times Watson has submitted in his career. But oh, Al couldn't keep it. Watson grabbed the foot to break the grip. And there's a big clothesline. Back and forth match this is. Another clothesline by Watson. Like I mentioned earlier, we'll break down the quarterfinal matchups after this conclusion of this match, as well as all the other matches you're going to see at NYW Glory. You also have a kickoff show with matches as well. Oh no, wait, look at Watson. Watson's on the top turnbuckle. Oh my goodness, top rope Banebuster. He just spiked Al's head on the top turnbuckle, but that's not enough. See, he's frustrated here. That was an aggressive move by Watson. Top rope Banebuster, but I was still able to fight back, and I don't know how he is at this point, but he does fight back. You know, over the top, it knocks him to the floor. And now look at Al diving off to the floor there with a big splash. Watson's hurt here. And now look at this, Al is determined here. And a super kick. He got put through the first table, but he's looking to use the second one. Now he's got him up here. What's he going to go for? He's got him hooked up on this table. I think it's the first 2 tables broken in one match. Miracle Maker through the table. Al hits the Miracle Maker. They're not looking for the count out. He wants to pin Watson definitively to advance to the next round. Got the cover. Is this enough to end this match? No, it's not. How did Watson kick out of that? I have no idea. Al hit the Miracle Maker through the table, and it was Watson able to kick out. He's recovered though, and he trips up Al there. Face first on the ground there. Like I said, Al's still busted open. And now shot to the midsection, double underhook, gut buster. Aggression by Watson here. And Al tried to get out the ring just to take a breather here. This has been a carnage, absolute carnage of a match here. Slammed him right on the apron. Hardest part of the ring. Both men put each other through the announce tables. Aggression has gone up. And Watson, I believe, is busted open. I don't know when that happened, but Watson's busted open too. Oh, went for the redemption cutter. He blocked it. He stopped out. Al stopped Watson from going to redemption cutter and throws him hard into the buckle. Hard into the buckle, and now Al's trying to capitalize. Stop the redemption cutter. Springboard DDT. In the ring here. Not going to go for the cover though. He doesn't think that's enough. now look at Al. Goes through here. Oh, we've seen him do this before. He jumps up to the top rope. Superplex. Goes through. Final cut. And now cover. Can this end this matchup? Al got the cover. Only 2. What our matches has been, ladies and gentlemen, but we're not close to a winner. I believe this has been a lot more physical than their first encounter, considering that this isn't for the pure championship. And there's a lot more aggression between these two. As Al is going to look for, oh, DDT off the top rope to the floor. The Miracle wants Watson to get up, but he's out on the floor here. Al, oh, maybe Watson was playing possum. He just pushed him off here. He just pushed him off. Redemption cutter on the floor. Watson capitalizes and hits the redemption cutter on the floor. He hit that in the first match, but getting cocky cost him. He's going to try to get back in the ring, but this has been a physical matchup. As you can see, Watson is slow to get back in the ring here. Oh, wait a second. Something, I'm getting something from the back here. Oh, we're seeing this on the Tron here. That's the East Side. The East Side and the rest of the Road 5 Republic. Tommy K and Bulldog Peters, they're brawling in the back. These two teams are going to meet for the tag team championships at Glory. And oh, look at the attack here. They're just brawling here. Remember, oh, what a knee strike. Supercard 24. After the East Side retained the tag team championships against the Reeves, Webb Morgan was out there as support. He stayed behind after the match to autograph and take pictures with fans, and he was assaulted by Tyler Watson with a baseball bat. Well, obviously the East Side weren't happy about that, and now look at them. They're attacking. They're fighting with their challengers in the back here. Watson is completely distracted. He sees this happening on the Tron here. Tracy Relic, Louis Scott facing Bulldog Peters and Tommy K here. Just a brawl. No, we're back live here. Oh my goodness, Al. I said Watson was not distracted. Al rolls up. Watson, only 2. But I said this match has been so brutal. Watson was looking to win this matchup, but it was played on the Tron here. What happened between the Five Republic and the East Side is a Miracle Maker. Al hits the Miracle Maker. Said Watson completely distracted here. Couldn't get back on the block after getting caught with the roll up. And now he gets hit with 2 of them. Al puts the exclamation point on it. 2 Miracle Makers. It gets the 3 and advances. Well, the bigger story here is whoever played that brawl on the Tron completely distracted Watson. And that allowed Al to take advantage to win and advance to the quarterfinals. And now our Elite 8 in the quarterfinals is complete. The last 8, the winner, semi, they will face off in the quarterfinals at NYW Glory, along in the semifinals and finals of this tournament. But Al advances, and as you can see, he will face Silas Moore in a quarterfinal matchup. Can the Miracle get further? We'll have to see against the leader of First Class. The winner of that will face the winner of this matchup, Eddie Nicholson versus Jose Blanco. Can Eddie be 100% after being tagged earlier in the second round? But Blanco's a vicious athlete. We'll have to see. Another quarterfinal matchup. Gabe Woods takes on Gabriel Lopez. 2 young athletes. This should be a great contest. And they will face the winner of this matchup, the Con Man Connor Green versus the YouTube champion Isaiah Ice. These two obviously faced off before at Vindication. They're going to meet again in the quarterfinals. As you can see the brackets here, the semifinals and finals all will take place at NYW Glory. The finals will be the main event of the show. Who will get a chance to main event Manhattan Mayhem against the world champion? We'll have to see. Also on the card, as you saw, the NYW Tag Team Championships on the line. The East Side, Tracy Relic and Louis Scott, they defend the titles against the No 5 Republic, Tommy K and Bulldog Peters. Number 1 contenders match for the Women's Championship as well. Anna Nightmare will take on Natsu Shirokawa. The winner will face Yumi for the Women's Championship at Man Mayhem. A big opportunity for these 2 women. And the NYW World Championship will be on the line. Choi Singh defending against Zaya Steele, who won a number contenders match on the last Supercard. Zaya Steele returning, who will go into Man Mayhem as the World Champion. And huge steel cage match. Ryan Evans, celebrity briefcase holder, Tyson Gore, and Grimm all on the line at NYW Glory. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.